Hey, Michael Mansell here, and I'm gonna break down today one of the most powerful platforms that I currently use to market just about any type of digital marketing product that I market. I'm setting up a brand new funnel and system right now for a great program called Direct Mail Pro, and it is created by an amazing person named Peter Wolfing, who actually created one of the most epic programs that I've ever promoted, still going strong today. But I want to focus today on Kartra. I'm going to teach you guys about Kartra and how quickly and easy I'm able to set up a new page, a new sales funnel, and get right into it. And it's something that I highly recommend you guys look at. In fact, there's going to be a description link down below that you guys can click on and get more information about it. And I've even hooked you guys up with a $1 trial for Kartra. Let's jump right into Kartra here. All right, so right here we have the login page. So I'm gonna go ahead and log into my account. The nice thing about this is that you can set up, depending on the plan that you choose, you can set up multiple domains and multiple platforms. And I'm just gonna give you some brief insight into what this platform can do. It's something that is very, very vast, and you could possibly get very overwhelmed quickly, and I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed at all. So I'm gonna focus on some key areas of how I leverage it currently and how effective it is for me, and encourage you guys to check it out for yourself as well. Again, there is a link in the description of this video where you can get a $1 14-day trial to test it out yourself. So let's just jump right into it here. So the first thing you see here on the left is your menu items and then your dashboard here. This is one of my accounts that I'm currently actively using, and I've just launched a couple of new products in it, some new funnels, and I'm super excited because those things are really starting to take off and sales are coming in. On the left here, you've got my products, communication, pages, forms, memberships. Today, I really want to focus in on my pages because this is a powerful thing that Kartra allows us to do, is I can quickly and very easily deploy and launch as many pages as I want for whatever I want them to be. Typically, you would go and you'd create a website, or you'd go into your funnel creation software and go create a funnel. This is everything in one place. So I could quickly build out a website. In fact, last night I built out a brand new website for another joint venture project I'm working on, and it took me all of about 20 minutes, and I had a mock-up website that was ready for content, and it was about 30 minutes, I want to say, that I put this whole website together with menus and footers, and you can do that all in here as well. But let's take a look at pages in here first. I'm going to show you an example of one of my pages that I have set up in here. So this is actually for my main Affiliate Marketing Pros website. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to edit so you can see an existing page, and then I'll jump in and actually show you a brand new page from scratch setup. And they have tons of templates. I mean, you do not even have to be a graphic designer or a website designer or anything like that to build out pages in this, because it's all drag and drop, it's all component based, and it's super simple and easy. So this is my Affiliate Marketing Pros homepage, and as you can see, I've got some menu items across the top. I've got titles, headings. They do all the standard stuff in terms of figuring out what's going to convert for audiences. So they've got all the standard fonts, the standard headings, subheadings, all that good stuff. You don't have to figure all that out on your own. So all of these elements in here are editable visually, and that's really key. To be able to edit things visually is really important in my opinion, because then you can see what you're doing while you're doing it, rather than worrying about code or any of the other details that you might think you need to worry about. But Kartra handles all of that in the background. But I was able to quickly come in here and put in testimonial modules. I was able to put in a call to action. So I've got a button here, and these are really cool integrations of these buttons because they're pop-ups instead of, or they're overlays rather. I don't like to use the word pop-up because pop-up usually indicates an advertisement. These are overlays. So what it does is when somebody clicks this Get Now button, it doesn't actually send them to another page. It just does what it's just said there. It pops up. And actually, let me show you what that looks like here. So let me come over here to Affiliate Marketing Pros. So this is the front end. This is the public side of it. The video automatically plays, but it is muted. So people have to click on the sound, which is really discreet. It's nice, and it allows for a lot more autoplays across more browsers. That's a nice little hack to do there. And notice I've even got a call to action right here on the video that popped up. So as somebody's watching my video, it even pops up a Join Now button. But any of these buttons, and let's just come down to this one here, if somebody clicks on it, Get In Now, notice the overlay. It didn't send them to another page, it overlaid it, And right here, there's a 3-step checkout process. They literally, if they have a coupon code, they can enter that in there. They click continue, it goes right to the billing information. And then if I were to fill this out and go to the next page, it would have checkout options for payment right there in the overlay. It is the most effective and fastest way to convert your traffic with these overlays. It's a powerful thing, and you don't even have to figure out how to do all that coding. You just say, hey, I want it to be a pop-up overlay, checkout, boom, it's done. Or for another example here is the login. So rather than sending my members to another page and then they got to go log in, it just puts the overlay right here on top of my home page. They can put their name and email address in and log in directly from there. Now I'll come back to this page because I want to show you the back end of the membership site as well. But on this site here, I want to show you the Kartra back end here, where these are all very, very easily editable. And it's really, really simple to go in here and just change any of these elements that you want to change. So these drop downs, we can edit any of this text right in here, and it's super easy to change. You just come in here, bring up the editor, type in whatever you want to type in, and you're good to go on that. That's pretty cool right there. If I wanted to add an element to this, so say I wanted to add an element right in here between some of my tools that I advertise here and put it right above my testimonials, I can come over here to sections and I can just add in another section right here. So for instance, let's come down and say we want to add in some featured information. So like, hey, we want to highlight, we want to feature some things. And I think because we've got 2 different lighter tones here, I want to go with a darker tone here. So let me see, which one do I like? There's so many different ones you can choose from, literally. I mean, there's just so many that you can choose from. I kind of like this one here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it, I'm going to drop it right there. Close that out, and now I've got an entire new section in here that I can then go in and edit all the text and populate it with whatever I want it to say. And just like that, I've got this brand new section that is all mobile responsive already coded, ready to go. All I have to do is fill in the content, come up here, publish live. Of course, I'm not going to because it would actually go to my live website, but that would instantly push it to my live section. Now, any of these elements can also be changed in here. So this could just be a default element, and you come over here to settings, you can come in and you can edit these. You can say I want more padding, I want a different background color. You can even go to a background video. Maybe you want a video overlay. So this is really cool. Watch this. I can come in here and I can come in and say we want to add a flixel here. And let's see, let's just pick this sunset time lapse, apply that, and look at that. Just like that, I've got a sunset time lapse that I actually shot down in Mexico earlier this year. That could be inserted right there. Now, obviously, that's distracting with the text overlay and everything, but that's a quick example of how quickly you can add that really cool video background element to your sections. If you don't like it, just come up here, click undo, boom, it puts it right back. So that is a brief overview of page creation. Now, the other aspect of this is you can associate any page with a site. So if you have certain websites set up in here, you can associate, say, the menu navigation at the top, certain fonts and elements of the web page, and then even the footer element down here, and then you can designate that to a specific web page that you're building. And then those are global elements that transfer across all pages inside of your Kartra account that have the designation of that website. So it's a quick and easy way for you to make websites, full-blown websites with menu structures and everything right inside of your Kartra account. The other thing that you can go in here and do is, of course, you can change your page style. You can do some custom CSS. You don't have to figure out all this stuff, but if you know custom CSS, you've got full control. So that's what I love about Kartra. On the front end, it's very easy. Plenty of ways to edit it and change it and navigate through it if you're not a pro user. But if you really want to dive into it, you can really get into some pro features. You can also quickly see just how these would look on a tablet versus a smartphone, and you can see how the layout works in here as well. And you can even work in this environment. So if you're building a website that's more focused on mobile, you can do things specific to the mobile environment. Clone them, copy them, super easy to manipulate all of these features in here. Okay, a couple other things in the actual page building aspect of it. You can do pop-up windows. So pop-up windows, these are going to be activated based on various interactions. So if you want something to pop up, like maybe you want them to opt into your newsletter or have a get my free ebook opt-in, you can do all of that within here as well. So you can put a delay on it. They've got these really cool high converting styles in here. All of these marketing strategies and hacks are all built into here. Kartra creators are marketers first. And that's what's beautiful about them, is they know what converts. In fact, Mike Filsaime, who had a massive hand in the creation of Kartra originally, I got to sit with him personally for about 2 hours earlier this year, and he gave me a personal walkthrough of everything Kartra and gave me the ins and outs of what it can do. So I was really, really fortunate to be able to actually sit with the creator of Kartra, Mike Filsaime, great guy, super genuine. He put a lot of energy and effort and design and thought into how Kartra is built here. As you can see, tons of different options there. And then you can tell them, you want it to be every visit, you want it to be only on the first visit, all that you can control right here. Or if you want it to be an exit pop-up, meaning that if they're gonna go and close the browser window, that is when you put the pop-up. So you've got tons of options. Pop-ups are really effective when used the proper way, when used discreetly. You can also do things like alert bars, so that if you want to have a countdown timer that pops up after 2 minutes of somebody being on your site. These are all, again, very strategic marketing things that are all built in here. You simply drag and drop wherever you want it to show, fill in the date, the time, the countdown properties. It's all very intuitive, I've found. And then components. We looked at these a little bit, but you can do columns, headlines, text, buttons. I mean, you want to add a button to your web page? No problem. Here, look at all the button templates they have. Just drag and drop it in, put it where you want. Icons, lists. Again, you could get overwhelmed by all of the options that are in here, but there's plenty of options to suit pretty much anybody's needs. But there's only options in here that actually are effective for your website, either to make it pretty or to make it convert better. So there's tons of good options in here. If you want to add a video, they've got different templates for your videos and how that looks. In fact, let's talk about templates, video templates for a second. Video is a very powerful thing, and video hosting can be a very expensive thing. First and foremost, you can put videos from YouTube in. It's not my preference, because if you put a YouTube video into your web page or your lead capture page or your sales page, there will always be a link to YouTube in it. And I don't like that, because you want to keep people on your website, on your sales funnel. The last thing you want them to do is to go to YouTube and then get distracted either by YouTube or see somebody else's video on your same product or similar product, or maybe your competitor's product, and then they're distracted. So I don't like to use YouTube if I don't have to. You've got Wistia integration, Vimeo integration, and then you've got Kartra Video. Kartra Video is super powerful because you can actually upload your videos directly to your Kartra account and let Kartra handle all of the hosting, all of the streaming. You don't have to upload it to one platform and then bring it over to this platform. You can just keep it all inside of Kartra. Let them do it. You got tons of options here for autoplay, control settings. That's that mute on start that I was telling you guys about there. And then you can have various skins and how you want the video itself to look. But you do have the 4 options there. Those are the 4 predominant options, the Kartra Video. I do bring some from Vimeo because I've got videos where I've got them, featured in other places as well. But you can take your Kartra videos and also feature them in other websites. I've just had a Vimeo account for a very long time. So I've got a mix of some Vimeo videos and some Kartra videos, but I've gotten little to no complaints about playability when I did a Kartra video versus Vimeo. There are some countries that I've still had play issues with, where the Vimeo just wasn't working in that country. So very little issues with the Kartra videos. Then this is one of my favorites, the help desk. You can put a help desk directly on any page, any website, and you can integrate Zendesk or you can integrate Kartra Help Desk. I love Kartra Help Desk because this gives me one nice place, one dashboard to handle everything, and then I'm not handling another platform like Zendesk They do have Zendesk because a lot of companies do still have Zendesk, but the Kartra Help Desk is really, really cool. You can say what icon you want it to be. You can say display pop-up message. So if you want something just to pop up when people land on there, letting them know, hey, we're here to help you out. You can do all of that right in here. Default, messenger sender. These are all the professional things, and you've even got options in here of how you want it to look. So tons of various options in here of how you want that little help desk pop up to show there. And then I'll show you here in a second where you can manage all of your help desk things there. And then if you do have your own code, you can add your own code into a section of the web page or just a module or a component of the web page as well. So there's a brief rundown of the editor itself. To me, it's very straightforward, very intuitive, and I just like how everything is laid out right here. It keeps things very simple. In terms of page settings, you've got your SEO parameters, so you can really optimize your website. You can put in your title, your meta descriptions, your image for your social shares, which is really, really important to have an image in there for social sharing. But all of those components are built right in here to the page itself. So now let's exit out of the page editor. This here is a brief rundown of all the pages you can create, but let me show you how quick and easy it is to launch a new page. So let's launch a new page. And so you can start from scratch, of course, which I do sometimes because I am a designer, a website developer. I know how to do some of that. But say we want to create a squeeze page. We want to create a cool squeeze page that will collect a name and email address before we send them over to the sales page. So lots of different options in here for lead capture pages. I really just want something that's fairly simple and straightforward. I don't want it to be too busy or confusing for Direct Mail Pro in this case, because that's the program I'm developing right now, a marketing system for. You know what, I'm going to put a little bit of call to action on this one, and I will include a video on this one because my video opt-in pages convert way better than just generic opt-in pages. So I'm going to select this one right here, and then we're going to launch the builder, and this is going to allow me to name the page. So I'm going to name this as DMP. We're going to select the category. This is going to be for affiliate marketing pros. We're not going to associate it with a website because I don't have any global elements. This is just one-off page. And in fact, what I've started doing in a lot of cases with lead capture pages and landing pages is after I build on the footer for the landing page, like with the terms and policies and all that stuff that you need to have down there for any type of advertising, then I will go back and add that global element to my lead capture page so I don't have to, redo it for all of them. All right, so here, this is, this one even has a footer already in here. A lot of the stuff I don't put on a lead capture page because I don't want them to be distracted or confused. So you can just simply delete out any of these elements here. I'm not going to put my logo on this one because, again, I don't want them to get distracted. But now notice here, this is an interesting scenario here where I've got two column element. To see this and see what this is about, I'm going to come up here to columns and click to column mode. Now I can see, like, oh, okay, this is a 2-column row that's been inserted in here. So I could come up here and just delete out the whole row because I don't want it in there. But I could also come in here and just show you how quick and easy it is for me to adjust. Like, say I wanted a 50-50 column, or maybe I wanted it to be a 25-75% column. See how quick and easy it is for me to adjust that and to, decide which side I want it to be on. It's so, in my opinion, this is just so easy to manipulate columns. Columns can typically be a very cumbersome thing. But in this case, I'm just going to delete it all out. So now I have that all out there. I might leave the disclaimer down here because I do like to put income disclaimers and such on my lead capture pages. And then copyright down here. The one thing I will do is I will put the copyright information down here. So here I'm going to edit this text. I'm just going to put in here. A lot of times what I'll do on the actual bottom portion, I might put AMP LLC, just so it's discreet and it doesn't cause people to go do research like who's AMP, because I do these pages and then I allow my team to use them as well, and I don't want them getting distracted and going and looking for affiliate marketing pros before they've opted in, because I want them to opt in first to whoever referred them to this page so they get the credit for that sale. Something that I'm very big on is maintaining the integrity of the lead source. If you generate a lead, you deserve the sale. So I could go through here and edit out all this components that I would do right here. I'm going to think through the copy, figure out what I want to do, but I do want to just show you a couple of elements here. The style, this is an opt-in form. What I'm going to do here for this one is just put in a form there, and notice just like that. Now forms are handled in a different section of the Kartra website, but it's all managed inside of Kartra still. So Kartra is going to handle my autoresponder, they're going to handle my list management, they're going to handle everything for me. I don't have to integrate this with any other platform, which I love. I absolutely love it. Say for instance, you've got, in this case, I just want the name and email address, but notice that I'm not going to edit the form right here. I'm going to edit the forms in a different section. But right here, you can see that I've got a name and an email address and a nice submit button. So, and then there's a nice little countdown timer on here. Maybe I'm going to put in here that they're going to get access to additional bonuses if they watch the video on the next page in the next 24 hours. And so what I could do is I could do a fixed date, but what I like to do is use a dynamic date based on the landing date. So I want it to be 24 hours. And what I like to do is just put 23 hours, 59 minutes right here, because that way it's already counting down. It's not starting from one day, it's already counting down immediately. And then when the countdown reaches the timer, you can redirect them to another page if you want to. In this case, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to have a dynamic, and it's based on their landing date. So it's the date that they landed on that page initially. And if they went to that page, say 12 hours later on the same device with the same IP address, they're going to get the countdown at 12 hours later. And it's really cool. I can also add some animation. So maybe I want this to bounce a little bit, so it's getting their attention a little bit. And then we're going to leave that just like that. So this here, I would bring in a video, and I'm just going to, for the sake of this, I'm just going to bring in a video that I already have in here. It's not going to actually be the video that I will end up using, but we'll just do this one again. Makes it easy. We want it to autoplay on load, mute on start, because I don't want them. That's why I'll do captions sometimes on videos, just because that way if it's muted, they can start to see like, oh shoot, I want to hear what he's saying, and they'll unmute it. Or if they're in a place where they can't unmute it, at least they can read. I'm going to think through more of that text, but just like that, very quickly, I was able to create a lead capture page. I just got to fill it out with a copy now, and then link where I want this submit button to go, and that'll be handled in the forms section of the website. But here, I've got a quick page. I can go into settings now, go into SEO parameters. I would, say what the actual page title is here, because I don't want it to be DMP capture. It would be more like everything done for you. I want them to get, this to grab people's attentions. The fastest way to start making $200 to $1,000 per day. And I would go through and fill this out. I'd also associate an image here. Let me just show you that module here as well. You've got all your image gallery in here. So once you've uploaded an image to Kartra, it's there for you to use later, which is really nice. So you can reuse images depending on what your needs are, and tons of various images in here. So for this instance, we'll just use this as an example, confirm that, and hit apply. So just like that, I've put in the social share and some SEO parameters all set up there. And then what I can do here is I can save my progress, so I don't lose anything that I'm doing. Now that's saved. And now I can even go over and preview this page by clicking here. It'll generate a preview, open it in preview, and now the preview is loading. And just like that, I've got a video playing on here. Notice the countdown is going right there. I have my opt-in form. Once that's submitted, I then would redirect it to my landing page, where I would then explain all about Direct Mail Pro. And that's exactly how I produce these pages very quickly. The other thing that I do for my team is I'm making all of these pages for the various programs available to my members. So if you pick up Kartra, you'll be able to get access to my same pages, because Kartra has the ability for me to give you guys share codes, and I can share any funnel, any sales page that I have, I can share instantly into your Kartra account, and then you can even customize them. They're yours to use, they're yours to do with. You can leave my content in there, maybe you want to add some of your content in there. It's very quick and easy for you to take what I've built that is converting well and use it for your own purposes, and maybe you want to use it for a different program even, but you like the way I laid it out. You get access to, that's one of the bonuses I give away. So if you purchase Kartra through my link in the description of this video, you will get access to my share codes of my templates and funnels. And those I normally sell, but if you pick up Kartra and you can get in for the $1 trial for 14 days, if you end up deciding to keep it after the 14 days, just shoot me a message with your invoice number, proof of purchase, then I will send you any share code that you want. I will even give you access to my Affiliate Marketing Pros membership website, where I have listed in there many share codes for several different funnels that I've built inside of Kartra. So you'll get access to those and just pick and choose the ones you want to put into your Kartra account. So there's a quick rundown of how I quickly deploy lead capture pages and sales pages inside of Kartra. Now, I've saved the progress. I don't have to publish this live yet. I don't need to, I don't want to, but I'm going to just to show you how quick and easy it is for you to get your link. So when I publish it live, I can get the page code. So say for instance, I wanted to take this code and upload it onto my own server, then you can get your page code here and upload it onto your own server, which is a really cool feature to be able to put that. You can keep the code yourself, you can create it in Kartra, you can keep it, you can put it on your own hosting and deploy it wherever you want. You can also just deploy the pages right from here, and you can take this and you can name it whatever you want it to be. So this could be DMP1 because it's the first step in the whole thing. You can also associate custom domains with these pages as well, but I won't get into that. So there I've just changed the name of it, close that out. Now I've got this lead capture page. I have a link to it. I could start driving traffic to it right now if I really wanted to, which is pretty cool. So there it is. There's the page I just created. Now let me also show you quickly membership. Membership sites. I've got 2 membership sites right now that I have going inside of Kartra. Affiliate Marketing Pros is my main one. Let me come in here and show you how quick and easy it is to edit an existing membership site. I won't go through the whole process. I'll do another video on actually how to create a membership site, because that's a little bit more involved of a process. I did it last night. I created a new membership site, that Real Estate Pumpkin I created in about 45 minutes, I would say, creating the structure, the parameters, and all of that. But I'll do another video on that. I'll just show you in here how easy it is for me to come in and edit any element within my membership site. So these are just standard details here. I'm going to go to the actual contents of the membership site. So the membership site is where it's password protected, and you can go in here and edit any of the elements that you have in here, but it's a password protected website where people have to log in, or they have to purchase something to get access and get the login into your site. And what's really cool is you can have multiple funnels into your membership site. So I have multiple affiliate marketing programs that I promote. So if somebody came in through Easy One Up, I have a separate portal for them to come in because they've purchased Easy One Up. They can get access to my Easy One Up training. But somebody, say for instance, that came through Direct Mail Pro, they're going to get access to my Direct Mail Pro content. And then I do have an upsell in there, which allows people to get access to all of my content. If they just say, like, look, I want to know how you market all your programs, I give that as an upsell, and that would automatically then unlock everything. And that's by using tags, and that's another topic, but it's a great and easy way for me to manage who gets access to what, depending on which sales funnel they came in through. But say for instance, I wanted to come in here. This is my live case study that I did for digital income system and pre-built marketing. Say for instance, I want to come in here and I wanted to go to the replays. Maybe I saw a typo in here and I wanted to come in and quickly edit something. I could come in here to this and edit this text and quickly change the text, edit it to whatever I want it to be, and it would then be live for all of my members. Just quickly doing that. I can change out the videos, or maybe I want to add another module to this live case study. I would come over here, and similar to the page builder, I've got all of my options for content over here that I can just drag and drop, add whatever I want to this page. So you have categories. The categories are the ones on the top menu here. So those are various categories. And then you have posts, and the posts are the individual elements inside of those categories. So say I wanted to add a 5th post in here, I just drag and drop, put it wherever I want to be, and put it down here at the bottom. I'm just gonna put test post. You gotta put in a description, start here. You can add an icon to it, maybe it's a video. And then the category is live case study because that's the category we're in right now. Click save on that. Now it's not live on the actual membership site yet because I'd have to actually publish this, but notice it quickly created this test post. I've got test post over here, and now I can come over here and quickly drag in, say maybe I'm gonna put a video in there. It'll be a Kartra video. Let's do, actually right here. You can stay very well organized. I did not start very well organized when I first started using Kartra earlier this year. I'm getting more and more organized because the more organized you are with your categories, the faster you can populate content and find stuff as you start adding more content to it. So I'll just choose any video there. And there is a video posted in there. Maybe I want to have an audio playlist. You can add an audio playlist in here, add whatever file you want, just put an audio player. Again, Kartra just handles so many different aspects. It's really cool. I can put a divider in here. Now I've got a divider between elements. We've got a download box. Maybe you have something that you want them to download, PDF, maybe it's a PowerPoint presentation, supplemental information. Add your file, upload it, and then you'd have a download dialog box right there. Lots of other things. You have leak boxes. If you want them to really pay attention to something, you can put like an attention grabbing element in there. Add custom code, text. Maybe we're gonna put some text below the video. Come in here, you can edit all that out. Do whatever you want to. Really quick and easy to edit text. Say you decided, no, I want the text below this element. Just drag and drop it. Super easy to drag and drop elements around in here. Notice also on the left here, I've got some standard banner images. So I've got various other products that I use that I want to market my affiliate links to my members. I just have those, and regardless of the page they're on, they see those banners, and I can change them based on the page of the product. You can really get detailed into a lot of this stuff. And that's how quickly I can add stuff here to this. Maybe I want to feature another product over in the sidebar of this page. I could come up here to products and stick that there, and then I could go and pick another one of my products. Say for instance, maybe I want to advertise the digital income system case study. I can select that, save that, and now I've got another product being promoted right here on the left. So let me come over here, and I'm going to come up here and preview this. You got lots of different style options. I'm not going to go into all the style options, but I just want to preview this right now and see what that looks like. And now if I go, this is my home page. Notice I have that other product over here because I added it to my side banner. So now it's showing even on my home page, I've got this side banner of the digital income system case study listed right there. But let's come over here. We're going to come and notice that I now have test post in my drop down menu. I didn't have to add it to my menu. Because I added another category, it automatically added my test post in there. And as you can see, I've got my video, I've got the important information in text. It's all right there. That fast, I was able to add new content, new information to all of my members that have access to this level. So let's talk about access now really quickly in terms of how that's handled within Kartra itself. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to actually not save anything because I added this. I'm going to delete this out just to make sure it doesn't get saved. That's how quickly you can just delete out a post. Here we are back in the dashboard. Forms are right here. This is where you can manage your various forms, which lists they're added to. This has a full-blown email, autoresponder, drip campaigns, lead management, contact management, broadcasts. Everything is in here. You're not integrating, other systems. You can integrate. They've got lots of integrations. You can integrate Aweber, you can integrate other list management things, but you can do everything inside of here if you just want to handle everything inside of here. They even have a calendar in here. So if you're doing scheduling for appointments or booking coaching calls and all that, all inside of here. Here's the video management. This is where you can manage all your videos, you can change them, update them. I love that feature. You can actually go in here and upload a new version of that video, and wherever that video is embedded on the web or in your membership sites, it'll automatically be added or updated on those pages. You don't have to go to individual pages and update them. It's really, really cool. But let's go to my help desk here, because my help desk is really cool because you can manage all of your help desks in one place, which is really, really cool. You can add more help desks. You can look at your tickets all in one place for all of your various programs. You can separate them out into VAs. If you got virtual assistants helping you out, you can handle all of that here inside of the help desk that's built right into it. You can do canned responses. So if you're getting the same question over and over again, you can send another response automatically to those people to help them out. You can integrate live chat right into all your Kartra pages. I mean, they've really thought of just about everything inside of here, including if you wanted to put an affiliate program with your membership site, you can do that all inside Kartra. You can handle paying your affiliates, managing your affiliates, setting up JV partners. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff inside of here. It can feel a little overwhelming, but it's all in one place. So once you understand it and know where everything is, you're not logging into all these different programs. You're just coming into Kartra, logging in, handling your business, get out and go play, right? Just keeping it simple, straight, and forward. So that's gonna wrap it up for me today, guys. I went a little longer than I wanted to on this video, but I wanted to give you an overview of how I actually leverage Kartra. So that's gonna do it for me today. I want you guys to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified when I upload my next video, and be sure to click the link in the description of this video to pick up your copy of Kartra for only $1 for the 14-day trial. See if it's right for you, create some pages, play around with it, and be sure to message me after you've purchased Kartra so I can give you access to my bonuses, including access to my Affiliate Marketing Pros sales pages that I can share with you inside of your Kartra account as well. Until the next video.